Thank you for stopping by my channel. The word paradise earth does not occur in the inspired scriptures. Now, with that being said, do you really want to live on a paradise earth versus living in heaven? Because the JW organization takes that hope away from the far majority of Jehovah's Witnesses. They say, well, you're only going to be able to live on a paradise earth. That's your only hope. There's no hope in heaven. Even though when Christ died and was resurrected and had his ascension to heaven, he paved the way for other humans to go to heaven when they pass away. So why is it that everybody who leaves the organization still has that that thinking, well, you don't go to heaven when you die? Is it perhaps maybe Satan trying to influence mankind or influence the ex-JWs that they cannot go to heaven when they die? I mean, could it be that way? It's not out of the realms of possibility. You still, like I say, you still can go to heaven when you pass away. I mean, why is it the fact that since paradise earth is not mentioned in the Bible, and heaven is actually mentioned in the Bible more than a paradise earth, why can't it be possible for people when they die to go to heaven? Is it because of scripture that talks about when a person's dead, they know nothing at all? Is it that one scripture? Is it a scripture like that, the dead know nothing? Is that what gets people to make a person feel that, oh, there's no heavenly hope, when the 144,000 is, in my opinion, a figurative number, not necessarily a literal number? Now, it could be wrong. And again, these are just opinions. I'm not saying, hey, you have to believe what I'm saying. But very well could. Why is it out of the possibilities that a person, oh, when you die, it's it, or you're just going to be going to a paradise earth. That's the only hope you have, is a paradise earth. And the other part I wanted to talk about was, do you really want to live on a paradise earth versus heaven? Paradise earth, you're going to be a physical being, you're going to be a human, and you're going to be limited to the realms of planet Earth. Versus if you are living in heaven, you will be able to travel the distant galaxies, be able to explore everything. You won't be stuck in one part. I mean, you think about it. Now, I guess maybe the angels or whoever gets to heaven may not be able to go from point A to point B. Maybe there's probably limitations on where they can go. They probably can't just go to any galaxy they prefer. Or again, what is heaven? What is what definition is heaven, or what dimension is heaven? Is it part of the universe that we see? That's something that it could be interesting. It's all very interesting, but if you're going to be on Earth, that's your eternal home, as some people think they're going to be living on, then you're very limited to where you're going to be. It's just this little speck of a speck of a speck of a speck in this vast, perhaps never-ending universe. Heaven is vast. Earth is just tiny. And to live on a planet Earth where, if you want to go the route the JWs teach about how a paradise Earth, this is where you're going to have to do a lot of reconstruction on planet Earth after the Battle of Armageddon slaughters everything. And you look at how bad planet Earth is going to look like right after Armageddon. I did a video on that. But just imagine how much work you're going to have to do in order to clean up planet Earth. Birds aren't going to be able to build everything. I'm referencing Jeremiah. I think it's in Jeremiah, but it's going to be a lot of work to do on planet Earth, and you're going to be doing the same thing throughout eternity. Now, I'm not one of those that gets bored. I can keep on doing things and over, but to live on planet Earth and just this little speck of, like I say, it's just a tiny speck of this universe. And again, heaven could be a totally different dimension, and they might have just infinite number of dimensions, or infinite. It's hard to even comprehend and even explain. The planet Earth is, or that the heavens and the galaxies. It just mind scrambling. It's hard to comprehend. It's hard to even articulate what heaven could be. But we all know what planet Earth is. And do you really want to live forever on a paradise Earth? Granted, you'd be able to visit lands and visit beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful things on planet Earth, and that's why I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there is wonderful things on planet Earth. But after 40 million years, you think you've been to pretty much every place. Like I say, if you've been to a lot of places, you're limited to going somewhere else. I mean, if you've been to China, and well, that's very limited. But as if you were a person that maybe your home is heaven, then you can certainly go to different places in the universe if you're allowed to by God. But on planet Earth, maybe there's limitations on where you can go to also. Who knows? But anyway, I just wanted to, again, it's my opinion. It's hard to believe that a person can live forever anyway. But if that's a possibility, why would you want to live forever on a paradise earth versus you can do a lot more in heaven? You can, certainly a lot more places to, and a lot more things to do. You're not limited. You're a heavenly being. You can travel the distant galaxies, and you're not bound by gravity. You're not, bounded by, as human beings, we need to eat and sustain ourselves, and we obviously gravity. We have to be confined to the earth, and a heavenly being can. The earth's their footstool. Not trying to take away the scripture that says about Christ's footstool is earth, but I mean, we look at what you can do in heaven, and there's a lot of things that you can probably do versus planet Earth. I mean, you talk about the vastness. It is a humid day out here in South Dakota, so I think it's a good spot to end. And like I say, I haven't heard any comments from you guys on if you like me filming this, or you want to see me talking, or you want to just see the skyline. I haven't heard anything, so I think I'll just continue doing it this way. So, you all have a good night, and thank you for stopping by the channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and have a good day. Thank you.
Y'all come back now, you hear?